Hello, everyone. My name is JordonAM. Last week was Thanksgiving, and I had a decent time. We had ham, sliced turkey, broccoli with cheese. Oh my god, broccoli with cheese. Slow cooked chicken, and no cranberry sauce. God, I hate cranberry sauce. Like, I can't stand it. Like, I bet some of you are already turning off right now. If you like cranberry sauce, get out right now. Just close the tab. Don't even talk to me. Who eats stuff like that? Like, seriously. It's like eating a slice of sadness. Who in their right minds will eat cranberry sauce because they want to? So this week, I'm going to talk about the holidays. They're coming up real soon. We got Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and this strange holiday called Christmas. I don't know what it's about. Must be an Australian thing. But so that means it's the season of giving. So what better way to give to your youngins than a brand new console? Like last year, there's 3 consoles. The Xbox One, the PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. But that doesn't mean I might have the same answer as last year because the industry evolves quickly and stuff changes with other consoles. There's been especially some scandals as well and controversy that could tarnish the reputation of a console or company. And I'm not going to be that one PC Chad where I say, well, I can get a more powerful gaming desktop for $200. Because this is solely about consoles, and I'm focusing this because it's more accessible and demanded by the regular consumer base. Like, I've never seen a parent be like, oh, I got to get him this Asus gaming laptop with Retina display, LCD, and that doesn't exist. But and 84 gigs of RAM. You got any? No, they're gonna go up to GameStop and be like, hey, can I get an Xbox or can I get a PS4 or can I get a Nintendo Switch? So yeah. Anyways, let's get right into it. Starting with the Xbox One, the main focus of their marketing is the Xbox One X. While they still give a lot of support to the predecessor, Xbox One S, they really want you to buy their newer, more powerful console. Sadly, throughout the year, there hasn't been many quality games. Most of them are third-party games and are available on other consoles, so there's not much for it to stand out from the others, except for its 4K graphics. Really, that's the only thing that Microsoft wants to flout with the console. But you can't really brag about your high-powered pseudo-PC when you don't really have any games. It also doesn't help that the console is still around $400 to $500. It also doesn't help that the monthly online subscription is $10 a month or $60 a year. So you're going to have to empty your wallet a bit if you want a 4K console like the Xbox One X. On to the PS4, they focus on the Pro version, which comes at a $400 price tag. It's not too bad, but it's still pretty high. However, what makes this different from the Xbox One X is that they have console exclusives. They have games like God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, and Horizon Zero Dawn. These are pretty great games, and they look great as well. They're like pseudo 4K. It's kind of 4K, but not exactly. So it's less powerful than the Xbox One X by far, but it still looks really great. And it's not much different from Xbox Live in that they have a online subscription. It's I don't know, like $5 a month based on a 1-year subscription. So about the same, which is $60 a year. But I feel it's more worth it than the Xbox One X is that you have more, games that are quality and exclusive to that one console. One issue though is that the console doesn't like to play with its brothers. Only just recently they made Fortnite cross-platform. They've been kept to themselves for years and have been stubborn about being able to play with users on Xbox or Nintendo Switch. PC and mobile are fine, but Xbox and Nintendo, nah, we don't want that. Last but not least, we have the Nintendo Switch. The console comes at a $300 price tag, making it the cheapest out of the 3. It's also the cheapest in online subscription at $2 a month or $20 a year. This is great, but the premise of the online subscription isn't. There's been many bad reviews. Unlike the PlayStation and Xbox, there are no in-game voice chat features on the console itself. You have to download an app on your mobile device to talk with your friends, and then it gets pretty tedious at that point. The voice chat only works when you're playing a game. So basically, what I'm trying to say, just use Discord. Discord's so much easier. It's literally the best way to talk to your friends without like any, latency issues, unless you have terrible internet. But then they really optimize on that. So you can change the bit rate, you can change the server, then it helps, make it quicker. But I'm not sponsored by Discord, so don't hurt me. Um, I'm not a sellout. There's no point going through that hassle though. Just use Discord. You don't need to get that whole Nintendo Switch Online app. It's just not needed. One of the many positives is that the Nintendo Switch is portable. And when I mean portable, I don't mean like Wii U where it's like 5 meters or 10 meters away. I mean you could take it off the dock and go anywhere you want. So you could take it off the dock and you're somewhere, like I don't know, Colorado, and there's a wildfire and you move, or you go on a plane somewhere. You could play on the plane and then play somewhere, like let's say Pennsylvania, and you'll still be able to play it. There's no connection issues because the tablet itself is the console, which makes it great because it can also play AAA titles like Wolfenstein 2, Doom, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And there's another thing, Nintendo Switch has a lot, and I mean a lot of exclusives. Like, it's not a Nintendo console without all these exclusives. You got Legend of Zelda, you have Mario, you have Splatoon, you just have them all. And they're even having Bayonetta 3 on the Switch, and only the Switch, which is pretty amazing. I know people are upset about that, but honestly, what did you expect when Bayonetta 2 was only on the Wii U? Like, come on. Platinum Games loves Nintendo. It's insane to think about that it has a lot of third-party support, unlike its predecessor, the Wii U. Because back then, oh my goodness, the Wii U had terrible third-party support. I couldn't even name a third-party game except for maybe Call of Duty Ghosts and Black Ops 2. And that's about it. I've never, ever bought another third-party Wii U game. Like, everything I've played has been first-party. I've had, Xenoblade Chronicles X, I had Mario, I had Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I had so many Nintendo games, but I've never had a third-party game except for Call of Duty Ghosts. And I thought that was like a huge issue with the Wii U because it was so unique and so different, none of the companies wanted to, work with it or change things around so it can fully use the features of the Wii U. So when it came to the Nintendo Switch, now everybody's like, hey, you want to work together, Nintendo? Seems like this is going to be a great idea. And if I was the president of Nintendo, I'd be petty and be like, you know what? Nah, we're good. But then we'd lose money. So I'd probably be a terrible president. I'd probably be fired on the first week. But it's fine. I would have got my pettiness out, and it would have been absolutely amazing. I could have screwed Nintendo over for the next, I don't know, 5 years, but it was all worth it. But on back to the third-party games, it includes, Fortnite, Warframe, Hollow Knight, Celeste, Paladins, and many more. Its ever-expanding library and kid-friendly atmosphere definitely helps it compete with its more powerful big brothers. Because, parents will be more akin to buying their younger kids, a Nintendo game or a Nintendo console because it has way more E-rated games. Because most of the PS4 and Xbox One games have a rated T or a rated M, and that's about it. I have rarely seen a game on the PS4 or Xbox One that's under the T rating. And with Nintendo, the highest I've seen Nintendo go is a T rating. But when I think that was with Xenoblade Chronicles X, I don't even think that was T. I think it was E10. But it definitely helps with the holidays and definitely holiday shopping and Black Friday. Oh my God, Black Friday. The Switch sold so well. I think it's sold the best it's ever had in any console during the Thanksgiving weekend. And that's absolutely phenomenal because, that means they're doing their job. That means they have the right amount of demand. And of course, hopefully they don't run out of the quantity. So, but it really helps. And it really helps that you can have, games like Fortnite. Fortnite is definitely a huge move to put on a console, especially a Nintendo Switch, when you could take it wherever you want to and basically have a whole LAN party with anybody. You don't have to get your friends to come over and, bring their whole console. If you just bring the Nintendo Switch, and then you're good. Like, you're absolutely fine. You don't have to do anything else. Or Paladins, when it becomes cross-platform in 2019, like January. You'll be completely fine. As soon as you go over to a friend's house, they'll be like, bro, I'm sorry, I want to play Paladins. And you're like, don't worry, pull out a Switch, we can play together. And then they're like, whoa, dude, amazing, yo, let's play. And then you can feed and die together and lose. You're absolutely fine. You don't need to do anything else. Just get your Switch and hope not to break it because you get so mad that you lose. The final verdict, I guess, for this, and drum roll please. Was that good enough? Anyways, the final verdict is to avoid the Xbox One. Right now, it's not worth the high price tag. Well, the Xbox One X. You can get the Xbox One S or the Xbox One Original, but they don't have support for the Xbox One Original. But it's definitely not worth the $500 when you can get console exclusives on either the PS4 or Nintendo Switch. I imagine it collecting dust on my desk while I'm downstairs playing the Switch with my friends on Fortnite or Warframe or Paladins or swinging around feeling like a superhero with Spider-Man. But really, it all comes down to preference. If you want, power, get an Xbox. If you want exclusives, get a PS4 or Switch. And if you want portability with a low price, and if you're on a budget, definitely get a Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is not going to miss out on huge games like third-party games, but you'll be fine. It's really all up to you because, I can't tell you what and what not to get. But, I mean, I kind of just did to avoid the Xbox One. But if you're going straight on, statistics, I would say definitely don't get your wallet out for that. Don't shell out money for that one. At least not yet. Maybe next year they'll be better. But right now, nah. Anyways, that's all I have this week. I hope you all enjoyed listening in or watching if you're on YouTube. And I just want to point out, look at my new character. It's me, JordonAM. This was made by the lovely Freya. So cute. It's like my bouncing baby boy, and I love him. I just want to hug him so much. Such an adorable redesign. And I thank her so much for that. Also, please be safe on the roads. It's winter now, so it's icy, snows everywhere. Unless you're in Florida or California, it's a bit too hot over there. But stuff's gotten crazy. I've seen some terrible videos of crashes and death and all that. But stay safe, please. And we got ice everywhere. I mean, we have so much ice. Like it just dumped on us, and cheap calls say this is not it. So but without further ado, I say adieu. Do I really want to yawn right as soon as I wanted to start something? Okay.